Charges again. The satellite man is still choking me. The satellite man has been hurt. And sexual assault crimes against the government and violent sex crimes against satellite controllers too. See, these people, if you know anything about Hollywood, or if you grew up in Hollywood, I grew up in Hollywood. And some of these psychos, they're gay rapers, or rapists is what they are. They're like helter-skelter. They hurt people because people won't be sexually involved with them. And these people, they stalk people. And there's a certain race mix of these people. Like, every time they've done like a police investigation on these people, there's a certain genetic type of these types of people. And it has to be published in the media or something, in reference to the mix of genetics that these people are. They're very forceful with people, they're abusive with people, and they're gay rapists, like helter-skelter, these people, And they're in government. Some of these people are in government because they knew that their people had these types of problems, so they thought that they'd get their people into government, and then their government people would do these things and then hide behind their government titles. These people are like helter-skelter, meaning they'll hurt people, they'll mess with people's lives, and then they'll call them ugly, burning them with satellites. They'll say stupid shit, like they'll try to communicate shit to you, like, who do you think you are? Who do you think your parents are? Meaning like them trying to communicate that shit to me. When they're in government offices and my mother and father's name and identities are on record in all branches of government, My parents weren't government. My parents was royalty. But, in reference to these sickos in government, they'll make up their lies and tricks in government, and then they'll harass people and abuse people, and then claim that they weren't doing anything to people. And then it's like 7 deadly sins or fatal attraction. But, the satellite man was hurting my spinal cord, making me have to shit. After I already went to the bathroom and I got in the shower and took a shower and got out of the shower, this satellite man was still doing this shit, trying to burn me, hitting me in the teeth and face, hitting me in the spinal cord and the hips and the anus and prostate and tailbone, and in the stomach, too. The satellite man was hitting me in the stomach, trying to play shit games, And I just went shit and came out of the bathroom, and the motherfucker was doing it again. They're trying to shit people to death with their satellites. And they're shit-mouthing people's mouths and teeth and faces with their games. There's a certain genetic type of these people. And, some people, it needs to be revealed what race these people are, because these people are trying to steal land, too. Like, they're an organization of people. Most of these people have the same genetics, even though they might not be the same race. But some of them have like a mix of certain races or ethnicities that these people are. It's like some trait. Like, I don't know if Adolf Hitler created it or if he was that type of genetic type or whatever. But these other people seem to have the same type of genetic makeup type, meaning like the genetics of this type of person. They're abusive psychos, and they try to terrorize your life, and then they try to blame you. They're like narcissistic stalkers and gang stalkers in government. And they steal money. These people have stolen money from me. They kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. It's like, has anybody set these people straight yet on the information? I mean, most of these people are gay. They're not ever going to be straight, whoever these people are. I'm straight, not gay. Not ever going to be gay, not never. But, these people that are doing this, they're doing these things, and we need to know how many times the courts have told these people who I am and who my biological parents are. Because every single day, they're trying to claim they didn't know who I am. You understand that? This is America. So, it's very important that the information be known, because it protects the fact of landowners, protects the fact of what I own too, of course, first and foremost, and who my biological parents are. And these people claim to be intellectuals in government. And they're still getting it wrong who my parents are. They're still blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. Even during the holidays, they've done this. Do you understand that? It's like these people tried to boss around other people's parents and tried to control their family home and their houses. And these are fucking communists of the German party or Middle Eastern party of something, or whatever mix of race they are. There is absolutely no legal right for them to be doing this. I was supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions on Christmas and the holidays, no matter what. You know what I mean? And the Treasury didn't help. I haven't received no information. The Supreme Court didn't help. Nobody's helped. I mean, maybe people tried. I don't know. I didn't receive any information. So, and the satellite man's still been hitting me in the face and the throat and the neck and the teeth and lips and face and cheek and tailbone and anus and prostate and penis and balls. They've been hitting me there. And the hips. You know, this fucking attempted murder every day. Like they're trying to play their fucking somebody beating you up from every which way but loose, you know. These government people need to get prosecuted for their helter-skelter crimes. And then these people think that they thought they'd communicate shit like, oh, they're in the CIA is what they communicate. What's that mean? You don't own nobody in this country. You're not the owner of the land of people in this country. And you're funded by the Treasury. Isn't the CIA funded by the Treasury? And the FBI, all those branches of government are funded by a budget that comes from the Treasury or something, doesn't it? Situation seems kind of strange, don't it? You haven't received anything from anywhere. And obviously these people are incompetent if they're trying to claim they didn't know who I am. How many court cases have they had about my identity and who my biological parents are? That has to be in the newspapers every day. It has to be on court TV every day, or on a video, you know. It has to be in the news every day, too. Lots of things. It has to be on websites or something. In some newspaper articles, in some newspapers every day or something. Is anybody doing a daily update on YouTube about the situation? Raw Protocol of my identities in the media 24 hours a day.